Hey Taurus Seeker, this is for you. Enjoy. From the witch's brew, from the witch's purse, by earth, by air, by water, by fire, wealth of coin in magic I now sire. The fears, the blocks, and other unknowns are cleared by maiden, mother, and crone. By horn and hoof the Lord will bless. Fill my pockets with riches free of stress. Amen. So would it be. Based on a couple of comments that I received, in case you haven't noticed, guys, tarot is of the occult. I'm an occultist. Divination is an occultist, occultist tools. Occult means secrets, secret knowledge. It's very simple. Anyone who is confused, why are you here? Not in regards to the dictionary definition of it, but like, if you think occult is evil, I mean, hi, my name is Morgane, I'm a witch. It means a wise woman. Just in case some people are confused. I am not forbidden. What I do is not forbidden. You shaming me for what I do, and what I do means healing, guiding, inspiring, entertaining. You shaming me for it is forbidden. That is taboo. I was about to call them rats, but that's a compliment. Rats are intelligent, friendly, lovely creatures. Society demonizing them, pushing them into the sewage, terrifying them, persecuting them, and then referring to them as dirty and sick and gross and scary. Push someone into the mud and then complain that they are muddy. Oh, the evil muddy monster! Well, I didn't want to swim in the mud. You kind of forced me because, if I don't swim in the mud, you're going to kill me. You're going to tell me that I'm scary. So I'm hiding in the mud. The evil muddy monster! Look, it's a rat. Look, it's a witch. You know what? When dumbass people compare witches, for example, to rats, I'm like, witches chill. Animals are so bright. And if we doctrinated ourselves and or others to think that if we don't like the way something looks, then it must be evil and bad. I'm sorry. Last I checked, it's not a very Jesus attitude. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover. You shouldn't judge a person by how they look, but it's okay to judge an animal by how they look. What a beautiful, purebred dog. Say that about a person, though, and legitimately, that's not cool. But it's cool to say that about animals. It's okay to buy pure breeds because they're pure breeds. But obviously, it wouldn't be okay to adopt a kid only if it's a white pure breed. Why do you know what's right when it comes to just humans, but when it comes to everything that isn't your species, everything that you know is wrong is suddenly like a go? But then people who speak against that crap are taboo, who expose the secrets of life, aka occult, are bad. Like, what is happening in the brains of some humans? Help me, Taurus. I know you get it. I know you understand me. I once saw a meme a long time ago, but by an astrologer who compared Taurus to mob mentality. That's when they lost me. Like, you guys, Taurus, you're like the kindest. The kindest. If there's a sign that wouldn't hurt a fly, nope. Not Pisces, nope. Not Cancer, Taurus. Four of Pentacles. Look at you. This is you here in the Mythic Tarot. Being so sincere and innocent with your craft, and so devoted, and so true. Just doing your thing. And who's behind you feeling threatened and jealous? Oh, but they're bigger than you. Oh, but maybe they're stronger than you. And they're holding the coins. But you're creating your own magical coins. You have your animal friends who see that you see them, who know that you love them. And whether they are perched outside your window, laying beneath your bed, or across the other side of the planet, feeling you, they're giving you energy. They're whispering to divinity and to creation. Taurus has our back when no one else does. Be it a glorious eagle or a dirty rat. Spirit, let's have Taurus's back. Don't worry, Taurus. If there's an actual evil monster behind you with ill intent and spite and jealousy, your little friends will nibble at their feet. Like Cinderella's mice. Seven of Cups. How many dreams you grew up with? How many possibilities have you seen in your mind, envisioned? Notice the theme here? A devoted, naive, sincere child with an adult that tells them, no, you can't have all of this. You have to just choose this. No, you can't be better than I am. I'm better than you are. Yes, you can. You can be whoever you want to be. You can be whoever you are. And it will work. Even if the entire world is doing the freaking opposite. Because of indoctrination. You can't be a princess. You've been sweeping the floors this entire time. Why would you go to the ball? I don't know why I have Cinderella in my head suddenly, but it's like, it's kind of coming through. I shouldn't be surprised for Taurus. Taurus, you could like have like some of the most challenging times, life path. Really a lot of like challenges inflicted on you, and go through so much pain and hazard, and people get used to it. People get used to seeing you struggling. But then when you succeed, when all that knowledge that you've attained is suddenly coming together and you create something and it works, it makes some people grind their teeth. And I don't think they understand themselves why they have such an issue with you being happy or have things just going for you or being admired for something, respected for something, accomplished in some way. They can't stand it. Because you've always, in a way, kind of served as a great way for some people to feel really great about their own state in comparison to you. They wouldn't admit it. For many, it's probably subconscious, and some not. But nonetheless, it's there. And you just wanted their approval and their friendship and their love and their acknowledgement. But given that you've been chased to the gutter, into the sewage, into the mud by life and circumstance and all kinds of bizarre things that they can't even imagine, they never had to deal with or undergo, they've gotten used to seeing you full of mud. Now you're all cleaned up. Not that you were never clean, you were always clean. However, they wouldn't let you in the shower. They wouldn't let you in the shower. Why would they? You that say to be nice to mice and rats, then they must be a mice and a rat. If Taurus protects rats, maybe Taurus is a rat. But let's go back, let's rewind. Taurus protects mice, rats, lions, eagles, gazelles. Whether it's a noble, beautiful animal or a so-called wretched, exiled animal. You understand, it's not the animal. It's what mankind did to the animal. And part of the reason why you understand is because that's you. You relate. You didn't want to be so tough. You didn't ask to be constantly struggling. You didn't ask to be alone. And yet somehow people, circumstance, life played you like that. Forced you to be a leaf blown in the wind when in essence you are an oak tree. How do you move around insignificantly like it's nothing, like you can just place it anywhere you want? An oak tree that is so damaging and hurtful to the spirit. And that happens to you. Many Taurians go through that type of life path. It's part of what makes you so empathic and so kind. You relate to pain. You relate to circumstances that are beyond people's control. You don't judge people for their circumstances. You don't judge them for what happened to them. You know that there's nothing wrong with them. There's something wrong with what happened to them. And you look at who did that to Taurus. So you would think that they would look at who did that to you. And they didn't. But now that you take yourself out of the need of confirmation, acknowledgement, acceptance, that you understand where the actual rot is, You no longer seek their approval. You're like, wait, why did I ever care about how you think about me? If that's how you think. You've been doing such an extraordinary work on self-worth and value. Uranus has been very helpful with that. Also Black Moon Lilith, that was in your sign last year. Black Moon Lilith, she's the ultimate scapegoat. Exceptionally powerful, exceptionally beautiful, brave, independent, free, and so demonized and brutalized for all of that. She wasn't into Adam. She wasn't into being submissive. Even in astrology, even astrologers demonize Black Moon Lilith. That's how deep and engraved misogyny is. Those who claim to go against it and defend the divine feminine do that to her. So the ultimate, a huge aspect of the divine feminine, the shadow, the truth, 99.99% of you is empty space, dark matter, and a Black Moon Lilith archetype that you suppress. So a big aspect of the divine feminine is Black Moon Lilith, and she was in your sign for a very long time. And yeah, she brought up all the fears, but she didn't bring them up to hurt you. She brought them up so you could see from today's perspective the truth about the things that happened to you, who was truly responsible, and who denied you and blamed you for things you had nothing to do with. So you may have had some traumatic separations and painful discoveries about people you thought very highly of. It's not because she was trying to hurt you. She was showing you. And all this wonderful work that you've done on your self-worth. It doesn't allow you to look down at yourself anymore, and so you don't allow others to look down at you as well. Boy, they're shocked. How dare Taurus speak to me this way, or not say yes to me that way? Like, how deep does your privilege go? How dare I not laugh at your jokes that are at my expense? Right, Taurus? Does that happen to you, where you sit in front of someone and they're laughing at you, cracking a joke at your expense, mocking you somehow as they did for forever? And then you're like, no, that's not funny, and you speak up. And it's somewhat of a disturbance, and they're shocked. Did you just say that to me? Yes, I did. Shut the fuck up, ho. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm talking to Taurus the way I always used to talk to Taurus. Because you're just a dirty, muddy rat. I can talk to you any way I'd like. No, you can't, dumbass ho. And then, as you leave the crime scene, as you leave the scene in a way that used to hurt you so much, you would cry. You would cry. Like, why? This time? You don't give an F. You're like, that person is still that dumb, that blind, that cruel, that pampered, that entitled to thinking that they should have a pass for hurting Taurus. Show me more for Taurus. An aspect of the Divine Feminine, aka Black Moon Lilith, when it was in the Divine Feminine archetype, Taurus. Sorry, I dropped. Oh. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. No more favors. No more breadcrumbs. No more, but you need me. You're like, just can all go fuck yourself. That's your attitude, you know, in October. You're like, what did you just say that to me? And you didn't respond to that before like that, Taurus. So they're gonna be shocked. And if you still have people like that in your life, still after all this process, that are shocked by you being awesome or not willing to accept BS, then you have some more cleaning to do, or they have some more growing to do. You know, because it's not always friends or acquaintances or romantic partners. What if it's family, right? But you're just not okay with it anymore. And if something is yours but is denied of you, don't let it. Some of you are being denied something that is yours, and it's and they're using you know, like you guilt and shame a child. They're talking to you like a child, like bad Taurus, bad Taurus. How dare you want what's yours? Who do you think you are, asking for what's yours? What is wrong with you? And you're like, no, you used to eat that up. I know I'm repeating myself, but you used to eat that up. That's why they think they can, Taurus. So keep that in mind. Doesn't make it okay. Yes, you need to bark back at them. Queen of Cups in the upright. Someone is really used to controlling you, Taurus. Someone is really used to like knowing exactly what to say to make you like surrender or just accept, or just be like, okay, like so much emotional manipulation. Picking up on a Scorpio energy. It could be a little bit like a shadow Scorpio, a taker, an energetic taker. Let me give you some money, but that way you owe me your soul. So I'm being kind here to you, little Cinderella rat. Let me throw this at you because I'm so kind and like that. This is the kind of person that doesn't collect the debt when they like it that you owe them, because it's, you know, it's power. That's why one of my least favorite things in this entire world is debt. I don't take even credit card loans, like ever. If I can afford for it, like now I can buy the entire thing, I get it. If I can't, I'm not gonna get it. I don't want to owe shit 3 months from now, a year from now, 20 years from now. Newsflash, you don't own the home if you're paying for it for 20 years. The bank does. If something happens and you can't pay your mortgage, the bank can collect your home, which means that home is not yours. I'm sorry, I know I'm like saying that to a lot of people right now who are like, what? There we go, fool. No price for freedom. If I have something luxurious, it's only because I could pay for it immediately. No payments. It's the energy of debt. If it's not mine, truly, by essence, if I owe it to someone, they're holding a piece of my energy. A quick energy work / witchery lesson. A great way to reserve energy for manifestation, for health, for, vitality and creativity and sharp mind. Don't owe. So don't drive that phenomenal car. Drive a simple car. Yes, everyone who's driving near you seems to be way richer than you, but they didn't pay for that car. The bank did. They're still paying for it. Most likely, you probably would have more money in the bank in actuality than many people who carry luxurious items. I don't buy a new iPhone or a smartphone unless I really don't need my old one anymore. It's like it's cracked to death. And now I'm buying this new machine. I've had this for like 3 years maybe. I don't go every year and I don't do that, no. Call me extreme, but I have loads of reserve for energy for manifestation and creation and doing things that no one thought I'd be able to. The Fool, freedom of energy, freedom of mind, freedom of heart, freedom of spirit. So they can have their fancy things that mean nothing because they're empty of energy, void of energy inside. Not everyone. Some people have energy and have the pleasures of the material world as well. It's very, very possible. I'm not generalizing here. If you're abundant and you have, I'm not saying that you're automatically void. No, no, no. Not at all. I don't know you personally. Each case to its own, right? But often, many people who appear abundant, they just appear abundant. And nothing wrong with being abundant. And nothing wrong with having one perfect item when you can't afford many perfect items, but you have that one and that helps you manifest more because it's yours. And that energy of knowing that something luxurious is truly yours, that creates more wealth. Because when you have something luxurious that isn't truly yours, the manifestation of it is void. It's a manifestation. We manifest the essence of something, not the appearance of something. So the essence of this luxurious item that you can't really afford is looking perfect, but is not. But there's something lacking or is taking from you. So you can manifest with that energy. You can manifest a partner that looks amazing and speaks amazing and looks perfect to everyone, and on paper everything check, but is actually maybe emotionally abusive or takes from you a lot emotionally. They give you money, but they just feed off of you energetically. Just an example. It's just an example, right? Or you can manifest with that type of energy, manifest a home that looks amazing, but its infrastructure is bad. And can collapse any minute, right? It's painted perfectly. You're getting my point here. You want to make sure that the energy that you're manifesting with is the energy of the things that you want to manifest. No judgment. You decide what it is you want in your life. You have the freedom to do so. But I see you kind of waving to this energy of like, gimme, gimme, gimme. And you're like, waving to it, being like, bye-bye. It's this energy that used to make you feel like there's something wrong with you for being so freaking talented and so naive and faithful. How dare Taurus be also faithful and talented and sweet? No, you can't be all of these things. There's something, you can't be pretty and kind. No, and smart. No. Not next to me. Okay, well, I won't be next to you then. Bye. Five of Swords. It's gonna hurt, Taurus. You're gonna have to make a decision. You're gonna have to make a decision that it feels like a lose-lose situation. In the short run, it is. Whatever you choose will be painful. But in the long run, you'll regain your energy and your freedom. But you can't stay stuck allowing people whom you have the perception of them being bigger and mightier than you, telling you that there's something wrong with you. Really, enough is enough. The Tower. This type of new energy and self is going to break down a lot of things in your life that were built around all the other stuff I've described. You want to see what's in the coaster? Okay, I don't know why I'm guided to show you this. Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons. I'm a Game of Thrones fan. Anyway, it's gonna collapse a lot of structures that were built on the foundation of falsity. And it's like the vacuum that will open after you leave certain things. It will just suck back its controlling essence, and it will just leave you, and then you'll feel like, what just left my body, or what just left my system? Something that was feeding off of you for a long time. Ah! Gooshy! 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, boom. Boom. I mean, is that not beautiful? 6 of Wands right underneath the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. And from 7 of Cups, we move to the 10 of Cups. No, it's not a silly dream, Taurus. You literally manifested it and achieved it. So. Yes, you can. Yes, you are. There you go. 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, massive victory. You're just like sliding through bullshit that you used to let stop you and hold you back. Like all kinds of people's types of manipulation, and it used to be very easy for people to control you emotionally. Like to have a hold on you, to like make you feel like you need to please them. And when you break that shit down, and you just don't care about the ruins, that's your win, because you win over yourself. You regain yourself, a sense of leadership, of inspiration. And this is someone, this is love, you know. You could be finding your person, or connecting with your person, or this is happily ever after. So there's a celebration of love of some sort. It could be family, by the way. You could be finding your soul tribe, or really connecting with family members who genuinely love you and want what's best for you. You're starting to, when you stop looking at what's not and stop giving attention and energy to what's not, what is starts to just have room to show itself to you and exist in your life. It's like I'm picking up on an energy of like the last straw kind of thing. You're like, okay, this tactic is just not working. It's just I'm not feeling it. I don't care. No, I'm not feeling guilty. Okay. Oh, you're sad. Oh, I'm hurting you. Wow. Now that I think of it, it's kind of funny because now that you're saying it, you've been hurting me so much for so long on so many levels, and I call you out on it, and then you're telling me that I'm hurting you. Do you have that in more gaslighting? Like, seriously? I'm hurting you? What have you done to me in the past 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, 16 years, whatever, 5 years? We'll be different from different Taurians out there, but we're just looking at them and you're like, so what now? And they're shocked because it used to really work. And they're like, what do you mean say what now? I just told you that you're hurting me. Doesn't that matter to you? And you're like, nah. Nah, I'm good. No, I'm okay. Oh, you're sad that I'm not okay. It's upsetting to you that I'm not, begging for your attention. Okay. Begging for you to be nice to me, it upsets you. It's hurting you. You want me to go back to. Actually, I think I'm gonna take a shower and head out. But nice chatting. And it will be somewhat shocking to you as well afterwards, because this could be someone that for years, possibly, you were in that loop of these conversations and trying to appease them, trying to be okay. You're like, you know what, I see right through you now. You see right through the show, the facade. You see through the imbalance. You see through the you realize now that the reason they didn't validate the things you do isn't because what you do isn't valid. It's because they couldn't. So the only way to feel okay about you doing that and them not is by making it invalid. No, I'm not doing it not because I can't and you can. I'm not doing this because it's not valid. It's weird. Taurus, you're weird and there's mud on you. And you're like, no, there isn't. You're just... A few years ago there was mud on me because you wouldn't let me take a shower. Sorry with the analogies, I know it's weird, but now I have my own shower, so I don't know, maybe you need to fix your eyes a little bit because no mud. Ten of Cups, boom, that's big. Okay, well, we'll finish up with that. The general reading, I'm going to continue this. I'm going to do an extended for my patrons. If you want to continue and have another tarot reading that goes deeper, better, broader, gooder, I don't know. It's already deep and broad and great and good, but, extra. So it's over on Patreon. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you to my channel members. All the goodies are below in the description box. Be sure to comment your thoughts. I read all your comments. I don't like all of them. That's okay. I'm a human being. I'm allowed to like and not like what I'm doing. But most of you I love. Some of you are crazy ass. I'm not gonna lie. Most comments are so loving and so inspiring and so heartwarming. And thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you. Like you're amazing. But some of you are just very few are just scared. But 99% of you are like my freaking tribe, and I'm so happy that you're here. I'm not kidding. I'm overwhelmed with you. Anyway, subscribe if you're new. Thank you. Like, yeah, all that. Check out Patreon. Check out Tarot Masterclass Bunka and Karmic Shift and Liberation. Okay, bye, Morgane.